forgetting to post to everybody before I do it, because I has the dumb. Alright. I am here. I am also catching up because I apparently forgot how to do... I do this every time I forget to post to the Discord servers to tell them that I'm starting. But that's only part of the things that I've forgotten to do today. It's really just like a whole ton of things that I forgot to do. Oh, Lunar Champion. So, we got things to do. People to see, prizes to give, Switchcraft to do. Lots of contests ended yesterday or today, so I have results for you. Twitch, 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 Twitch. Where you be? Why can't I, like, there. Sometimes I think I can't read. Here we go. Oh, we got some stuff to talk about today at least. Alright, so this is my Lunar Champion, which I added, sent off to Ourobouros as a contest for the garden. Now, this is what they'll actually see if they don't have effects, which is really not that bad, honestly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the ability for people to go into the other parts of the house, so that I can keep it just to the one part of the house that is actually, whoops, shit, I changed it, I didn't mean to. Alright, yeah, let me move that tree, do this, and do this, and then change kalgrontiid back to green. I like him better green. Alright, and then we take this one, and good. Now, no one can go into those other rooms, because I didn't really consider those part of the contest. So I just wanted to fix that. I don't want, and you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Okay. I'm rude Karen. Rude, rude, rude. All the time. I'm just the meanest person you've ever known or not known. I have presents to send to Mr. Friendly Potato and Lirono, both of whom subscribed yesterday, or followed yesterday. That's appreciated. Appreciated. I matched my outfit again. I'm wearing the same. I'm wearing blue, the same as my character, because I'm a big old weirdo. Happy Super Bowel. Superb Owl. Or any of the other things you call them to be silly. I don't know what time it starts. But I'm sure some of you aren't even going to be online today because you're going to be watching your Super Bowl parties. Ooh, superb owl parties. Or super bowel parties. Whichever you partake in. Alright, let's see. No drops today. Sadness. I did do all of my writs. So now we can grab things, do stuff and things. Because why not? I'm low on clothier. All right, stuff I was going to send people. I guess I could pick up the enchanter stuff too. Don't forget tonight's flip. I don't know how any of you could possibly forget that tonight is flip, but should you forget, should you have forgotten, tonight is flip. Which means that all of our vendors are going to switch to a blind bid winner. Excuse me. So we don't know who's going to get what. We don't know if anyone's going to get what, which is really kind of annoying. We could go an entire week without a trader, but it's very unlikely given how things have been going lately. With the new system, generally people always end up with something, even if it's crappy. All right, I need to withdraw some money. 99,874. All right. So, time to send presents to people for the follows. Split one. Split one. Let's hope these people actually exist. Now, the friendly potato, I don't know about that. I think that person's just a fan. I don't think that that person's name is actually that in-game. So yeah, see, I was right. It's not actually that in-game. That's a sad thing. The other one is Lirono. Let's see if that works. Nope. Oh, you people! I'm gonna have to start getting after you about giving me information. All right, I have a lot of things that we can do today, actually. I was a little afraid we weren't going to be able to, but I think we really can, because there's quite a few people who I have to fix things on. I was talking to Aspen yesterday about installing the EHT community. Now, this is a slightly outdated video, but I'll tell you what's outdated about it. You do not need to run the updater. So you just install the Essential Housing Community EXE the way that it says to, and you're done. That's it. So that video is 30 seconds long. I'm going to close the door for a minute. And suddenly you will be able to see everyone's effects in everyone's house that has uploaded it to the community, which is well over 1,000. So please do that. It's important to see people's stuff the way that they intend it, because they work so hard on it. You know what I mean? Okay, more. Kayo Mishiru asked me, how do I pick my houses? Well, usually I pick them by going through Essential Housing Tools. However, I'm at the point where Essential Housing Tools community, I've really done almost everything. So I'm going to need some houses. So I'm asking you folks who have houses, I don't care how good you think they are, because I will find something to say about them. I need submissions. Just either DM me in the game, on here, whatever you want to do. I don't care. And I will happily look at your homes. But don't send me any open house homes. Hey, how you doing, Kriya? I don't know whether to call you Blue Saffron or Kriya. But just send me stuff that isn't an open house. That way I can show stuff that I haven't already seen, because Lord knows I've probably already seen the others. I'm just throwing stuff up real quick before we get started. Yeah, houses. I'm getting low. I just want any non-open houses, because I probably have seen any of the ones that are open houses. Well, I know I've seen them because I've seen everything. You remade your villa. Okay, I can take a look at that. Oh, wait, you're on EU. Let me write that down, hon. So that when I will go over to EU today. So let me, when we get over there, I'll look at it. Psijic, right? All right, we're going to do that. Hey, Dulcidol. Good to see ya. I actually, when I say that, I'm not just saying it. I mean it. It is good to see my favorite peeps. I'm having a hard morning, a really hard morning. My cat kept me up most of the night. He's not doing well. He was so, I don't even know. He was just so needy last night, and that's okay, but it was just like, I don't know what was wrong, and I couldn't make him feel better. And I kept trying, and I'm like, dude, tell me what's wrong. I'll try to fix it, but he was being a cat, which means he didn't listen. Because cats don't listen. Cats do what they want. All right, let's do 4 of these. Yeah, and you know what's weird is that the other one is Van Gogh. And the weird thing is he's not normally noisy at night, but he was just, it's like they were ganging up and being just total jerk faces, and I don't know why. Oh my God, what did I just do? I did not mean to list 200 hardwood. Holy crap. I need my hardwood. I do not mean to list 200. Cancel. Go faster. That was dumb. Anyway. I don't know what his deal is. But let's do our rando. He's fine this morning. They just want to party all night. See, okay, so when his brother was alive, Sherman, we used to call it kitty business because they would get up, they would go running off to do their thing, and then they would play, but they kept each other busy, and so they would play, just the two of them would play. And that was great. But then when Sherman died, Grant didn't have anyone to play with it at night, and he sort of stopped doing it. Now we have Van Gogh, and they're not friends. They don't hate each other. They're tolerant of each other. Occasionally they'll sniff each other, but they are not friends. So they don't go off and do things together, which is really sad because I think both of them would be happier if they played with each other. Sad. My hand is really bad today, arthritis. So we're in Ventura NZ. This is Elinhir, which I don't usually like. Excuse me while I make some dubs. Dubious. I need 2 dubious. 2 stacks. Excuse me while I create this dubious. I make a good deal of my money off of my doobies. There we go. Looking forward to flip tonight so that I can actually like, oh God, my hands. If at flip tonight I do shopping, and so I'm gonna just do some shopping and try to catch up because it's just I'm very appreciative when people put their stuff, their crafting stuff right by the front door. It's like, thank you. You just saved me a whole lot of trouble. I'm just a little out of it and a little confused because of the arthritis swelling up, and I don't know why it's doing it. It makes no sense. And it's mostly my left hand. I'm starting to be, it's like worse and worse every day. I can't really bend my index finger. So I may need more surgery, and I'm not feeling it. I was like, I really don't want more surgery. I don't know Ventura NZ, but I'm already impressed. This is 471 out of 700 items, which isn't a lot, but look what they've done. Like, they've closed off the parts that I was never really a fan of some of the parts of this house, so I'm impressed that they closed off some of it and basically redirect you to go the way they want you to go, or at least not the way they don't want you to go. So, I'll never get that. I wish I had it. All right, let's see what we can do with colors. Oh, what colors are up? I never know whether I want to do levels plus or multi-LUT. I guess I'll go with levels plus. Off in the distance. So, we've got, wow, that's a lot of green and red. Somebody had a vision. You can tell. This is somebody with a vision. They wanted to do something very specific. And this green and red ivy is just very interesting. And the statues all have, or at least this one has the meridia, and they put it in the head. Hey, DJ Freed. Oh, DJ Freed, how you doing? I'm probably saying that wrong. It's probably DJ Fred. Fred? Because it's German, right? Right? Maybe? Then we can kill things, as per the usual. DJ is, which one? DJ Freed or DJ Fred? It's one of those. I live in Wisconsin where we have a lot of Germans, and so they correct me all the time. Because I'll show you something. Where I grew up, this was said Schroeder. Oh, actually, that was said Schroeder. Out here, they say Schrader. True. So I'm like, I try to say Schroeder, and they're like, what are you saying? That's wrong. It's Schrader. So I'm like, what? But what? They're like, you pronounce the second vowel, not the first vowel. So well, I can't pronounce that anyway. So I'm doing my best to try to adapt to saying it properly. We also have a gardening store called Young's, but no one could pronounce it. Like, the non-Germans couldn't pronounce it, so they actually call themselves Jungs. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It's a sin. I'm actually really, I don't like this house as a rule, but I'm actually really impressed with this remake of it. It's so floral. Wow, look at this. They completely changed this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and they have volundrung. Holy crap, this house is awesome. Look at this. They redid this entire portion and put flooring in and statues in, and these are great. And kalgrontiid. Oh, is this the one with the multi-kalgrontiids? This is the one with the 4 kalgrontiids. Holy schmokies. Holy shnikes. Look at that. 4 of them. Hi, Kimmy. Oh, my Lord. This is very impressive. Wow. Jeez. Holy smokes. This is incredible. And a volundrung. I just hate this person. I hate them in a good way, but I hate them. And look, they even got the trials stuff in the back of it. This is just nuts. I am so jealous. Oh my Lord. You know what though? Don't you think it's kind of worth it? Just for the sake that you've got something this flippin' awesome. Like every so often splurging a little bit to just make something that cool. And perhaps they didn't buy it at, you know, maybe they spent it on with gold. Who knows? We don't know what they spent it with. But so are you German, DJ, or are you Dutch, or are you what? Out of curiosity, because I want to tell you something funny if you are German or Dutch, actually. Somebody died on the way there. Oh, it's so beautiful. German? Okay. So my last name in real life is this. Okay? Felker. It wasn't always. My family came from a small place called Ypres, I think it said, right on the border between Germany and the Netherlands. There are sister cities. There's two sister cities of Ypres. One on one side, one on the other. We came from the German side. And before my ancestor moved to that town, his name was actually this with the umlaut over the O. And then they changed it when they got to Ypres to Felker. I'm not sure why they changed it, but they did. They changed it before they even came to America. So as far as I understand it, my name means basically an average Joe or an everyman, like just a regular person, a folk, a person kind of thing. Just that's how I understand it to mean. But originally they were from the Black Forest area. I forget what that area is called. And then they moved to Ypres. Ypres? I should probably learn that, right? So I'm such a big nerd about my family history, so that's why I was just wanting to share. All right, we could start talking about some contests too. There are Ourobouros actually did do their contest, and I'm going to show you what the results are. It's actually not results, it's just the competition, people. A 40-year-old man with a ponytail. That's odd. I wonder why. Like a hippie? Like somebody who's very, I don't know. So let's do the Ourobouros competition houses on NA real quick. Okay. I wonder. That's funny. I wonder why I'm a hippie. Aspen 98's Lakemire, which I don't think I've been to. And then we'll go over to EU and do the ones over there. Xanmeer. Yeah, and I found out on my Italian side, my mother's Italian. Oh, no, this is a surname, yeah. Yeah, and it was funny because it's like his father changed his name in Germany. Usually they changed it when they came to the US, but they didn't. They changed it before then. But my other side of my family is Italian. My mother is fully Italian. This is beautiful. Yay! I haven't been here yet. I'm going to tell somebody in guild. So hold on a moment. Yeah. Just one moment. One moment. Well, the thing is that, I will take a look at that. Okay, enjoy. Look at this, with using the coral sunken down so you can walk around here. That's only one side. There's a bunch of different sides, but the my mom's Italian last name, like one of them is basically a curse word, I guess. It's basically like a really not a very pleasant last name for the person. So that's a bummer. But so because of all the borders in Germany and all the German borders changing all the time, this is gorgeous. The names there are we have a they're all from that same general area, Alsace-Lorraine general area, but we've got multiple last names. We've got these and Felker, obviously. I think that's all of them. And so the Ripperda name, or Ripperda, depending on how you pronounce it, is actually quite famous, but also for stupid reasons. So, I mean, it's like I don't have a really good history. I have a history of really stupid people. Yes, it is. It is from the French part of that area. But yeah, that one is, there's French, there's German, and that's from the Netherlands is Ripperda or Ripperda. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, honestly. But Baron de Ripperda, or however you pronounce it, was a total F up. And he was such an embarrassment. Oh God, it's so embarrassing. This guy. I'm ashamed to admit I was related to him. And it's funny, you know, some people trace their histories back to royalty or to, you know, whatever, and they're so proud of it. And it's like, oh my God, the one side of the family that I can trace back to any sort of like royalty or nobility is a total and complete traitor fuck up who got imprisoned in Morocco because of what he did traitor-wise to his family. This is just insane. So embarrassing. But what are you gonna do? Then he seduced his jailer's daughter and escaped to Spain. Because why not? My ancestors had a very interesting life. I don't usually tell people my genealogy because it's boring to most people. So I apologize and I will change the subject. Look at this. This is great. It's not only an aquarium and the gardens outside, which are lovely, but you also got terrariums inside. So you have like all different kinds of like biomes almost. Fishy. Oh, and they even put little labels. Good job, Aspen. This looks like a museum. Oh, no, DJ. No, you're fine. I'm making fun of myself because it's usually something that people tell me, can you shut up about that? Because, like, you turn everything into a genealogy conversation, and so I try not to. I like how they combined the different displays to make one large, beautiful display. Aspen, you did a fabulous job. Aspen usually is watching, too, so it's a shame that they didn't get to see this. But I am actually, look at that. They put that whole statue in there. It's wild. Good job. I really am impressed. No, you're fine. My family is the one that makes fun of me. They just don't care, and that's such a shame because it's like people don't care where they came from, and I wish they did. I wish people cared more about that stuff. This is really neat. There's something like this actually on Long Island, where I'm from originally in New York. There's the Vanderbilt Museum, because the Vanderbilts used to live on Long Island. Oh, so they closed this off. Okay. The Vanderbilts used to live on Lemonade. That's awesome. Hey, Nana. That's so cute. I'm sorry, but that's an adorable last name. Yeah, so there's something like this on Long Island, which the Vanderbilts used to live on Long Island. It was their summer home. when, or winter home when it was, or something like that. I forget which. They lived in Manhattan, and then they would come out to Long Island for vacation time. And I guess the son of the scion of the family ended up becoming this like explorer, and he traveled all over the place and started to collect all sorts of different oceany stuff like this. Thank you for the follow. I cannot pronounce your name. So XXZ, that's what I'm going to call you. Let me send you a present if I can. And so when you go and visit the house, and there's been many movies filmed there, but when you go visit the house, it's just full of this stuff. And what's weird is there is no... Did that work? No, of course it didn't. There's no security. There's no cameras. There's nothing. You just walk through all of these houses, these little housings of all of these artifacts. And granted, most of them are ocean, so, you know, really, you steal a fish, you steal a fish. But on the walls of one of them was a bunch of framed letters signed by Lincoln, and other ones signed by President Grant. No cameras, no guards, nothing. And I'm like, man, I just don't even have the words. I don't even have the words for what that did to me. That just blew my mind because... All right, let's go to Squirrel Sisters of the Sands. I think we've been here, but we'll double check. Because I'm a huge fan of this, not fan. You know, you can't be happy about the Civil War, but I'm a nerd about the Civil War. It was actually one generation up. Gloria, it was probably one of her uncles. There was also, was it the Vanderbilt guy who got eaten? Which one was the... Yeah. So, no, that was the Rockefellers. different exploring family of rich people, the Rockefellers. They were also from New York. What was the house I was looking for? His name was Michael Rockefeller. You know Rockefeller Center? Here. He was eaten by cannibals. No joke. All right. Let me send you the link. Yeah. So he was exploring, and I think it was on the Amazon, and he ended up basically stumbling into... And now this is just the New York Post, which is crap, but I've actually read up on this in quite... There, you can find lots of sites on this. There was a lot of discussion as to whether or not this actually happened. And a lot of people disputed it. A lot of people said, oh, he was eaten by sharks. No, 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 no. Well, recently, some of the tribe who's still alive, because this was like, I think, 61, so it wasn't that long ago, finally admitted that they remembered it. And that, yes, they were eaten. They made mistakes. They stumbled into this tribe that had been really uncontacted, and they fucked up, honestly, and they got eaten. They were eaten. So Rockefeller's son was eaten. Not the Vanderbilts, but there was a Vanderbilt explorer ocean. Which son was that? Here we go. Vanderbilt Museum. William K. Vanderbilt II was the one who went everywhere and picked up all of this stuff. He didn't die like that. But, you know, aren't I interesting? I tell you about how, the way that people get eated. No, right? I mean, it reminds me of just recently. I think that guy got not eaten, but he got shot with an arrow and killed because he wanted to. He was a missionary, and he was told not to. You're welcome. He was told not to mess with this one tribe that was seriously one of the last tribes that have ever not had any contact outside of their tribe, and people have been trying to allow them to have that kind of peace. And so they were trying to encourage him not to go to this island, and he kept trying to go, and finally they killed him. You know, because he just wouldn't back off. And, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, tough nuggies. Tribe mission. Wait, I'm trying to think. Yeah, John Allen Chow. The man who tried to convert his killers. Yeah, because he's a jackass. Sentinelese people who have been left alone, in case you're curious. This is what I do, I read. So I think I have been here. This is Squirrel's house. Squirrel follows me a lot. Zerbs, hello. And she's a total sweetheart. And I love this house. Look at how beautiful this is. How all the gardening. And I remember this house because it has effects in it. It's got all these, like, the ground and everything. Well, you know, how else do you get the intelligence out of the body? Oh, Nana, I just keep on telling you guys such great stories, don't I? I was depressed this morning, and now I get to tell you about cannibals. Now, the Vanderbilts and the Rockefellers had some tragedy in their lifetimes. It was, wasn't it? So, this is Squirrel's house. This is going to be one of the entries into Ourobouros. Or was one of the entries. And I think there's... The rest are all on EU, so we'll go over to EU right now. My husband's probably breaking things in the background. So I get all dressed up for the stream, right? Part of it, yeah, named like Chow. Oh, Chow didn't get eaten. He just got shot with an arrow because he's a jackass. No, it just ended. Well, I mean, they have all the entries. You can't enter it anymore. So that's what we're looking at now. Let's see. They want you to... Here. We're going to look at them now. And then this is what they said. And they also posted on the forums. Basically, it's open for anybody to vote on. So we're looking at them together. And then you could send a mail to either myself in that is Shoriel, who often watches us, or Clacker. And we're going to just see which ones we like best. And then you all can vote, you know, because we're seeing them together now. If you want. You don't have to, but you don't have to be a member to vote. But Ourobouros is a new cross-server housing guild, which I'm actually really interested to see in how these things go. But anyway, I was saying, I was getting all dressed up. You know, I always worry about how I look for the stream. I always want to look nice for you guys. But my husband comes home with the coffee, because he's the best. And he hands me the coffee and starts talking about electrical in the house and something like that. And I'm like, And then just one point, I just look at him and I'm like, thank you. I think I do look good today. I appreciate the compliment. And he's like, I'm sorry. Men. God. It's funny though. He's like, I was thinking it, I just didn't say it. And he's like, I was thinking about it in a practical sense. I looked at you and I thought, oh, she must be streaming because she's all dressed up. Thank you. And nothing, no compliment. It was just funny. But you know, I can't really complain because the man does so much for me. He takes care of me so much. He's like, you know, he'll go out and he'll get the coffee every day practically, and he's giving and he's kind, and he'd give you the shirt off his back. But he's really bad at compliments or noticing or saying that he notices things about me. He's not good at that stuff. Not as bad as my ex-husband, but not good at that stuff. And that's that. I try. My friend does notice. He says things like, oh, your hair looks nice or whatever. So that's nice. But, you know, he might as well be asexual as far as I'm concerned. So it's not like that matters. Now I'm trying to fix it because it's like I got it all screwed up by putting my hands through it. Ah, I messed it up even more. Just shoot me. Never mind. Here we are, EU. EU! All right. Sure. Sure. Okay. Let us go to the next Ourobouros, shall we? The next one is Elinhir's linchal. So let's go there. I'm assuming this is their main. If it's not, we'll go somewhere else. So here's a tip for you guys. Doesn't matter how much we have going for us. It doesn't matter if we're smart, if we're successful. It doesn't matter. Well, at least this is true for me. I still want to hear if I look good. I still want to know if I look pretty. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're telling me that I'm the most brilliant person in the world or whatever. Now, that's just me, because I think I come from a childhood of a person who was very body conscious and poorly so, and insulted me all the time. And so, wow, I don't think I've seen this, have I? No. This must have just been made of an open house. But yeah, so I'm pretty much like, you know, it's like every other compliment. It touches my heart, yes, but it's the ones about my appearance that matter the most, because my mother just drilled into us. So, and I'm trying to change, but it doesn't really work. And my poor mom, her life is just so miserable. She's achieved so much, and yet, sorry, I've got a hair in my eye. This is linchal, made into a very pretty, like, smaller garden area. Oh, this must be a shop. Wait, which is this one? What is this one? This is a village shop. Okay. So she basically just oh my God, look at that. Look at that. That's so clever. Oh, she would be very critical. Very critical. You also have to wear a girdle. If you don't wear a girdle, she's critical. Something, I mean, it's very sad. She has a very sad existence when it comes to that portion of her life. She's very hard on herself. It's sad. Yes, asexual. Might as well be. As far as I'm concerned, you might as well be. So, yeah, basically it's like, you know, there was very little, excuse me, that I could do that was good enough, you know? I became a lawyer, and yet I think the most proud she ever was of me was when I was 16 and a size 5. You know. Wow, I am so blown away by this. I love the windows. Clever. So clever. Really good job. Is that a music box? Yeah. Well, didn't last long, honey. Didn't last long. I was 16. It did not last long. Oh gosh, desserts, homemade desserts. Let's see if we can see in here a little better. No, the lights are screwing it up. I want to see it. What is that? Holy crap, what is that, guys? What is that? I can't tell what that is. Like, I know it's an apple, but what is it resting on? Is that a side of a reed mat? Thank you, Ginger. No, my mom, believe me, as hard as she is on me, she's worse on herself. She has body dysmorphia, and she's become a teacher. She's gone back, you know, to school as an adult. She's put herself through, she got a master's. She's raised a family. She's done so many wonderful things, and she values absolutely none of it because she's overweight. And that's a sad existence. I love my mom very much, and she is very broken. Isn't that sad? So that's a mushroom with something on it. And that is ivory with some sort of clockwork thing underneath it. Isn't it sad, Ginger Snap? It's so sad. She's a good person, but she did fuck me up. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, like, she was fucked up too. You know, I forgive her. Just, that doesn't make me better, though. I mean, I'm still screwed up. Oh, Ginger Snap, you're awesome. You're awesome. So, Kriya, we're going to look at, when Kriya gets back, we're going to look at hers too. But right now, we're just looking at the Ourobouros ones on EU. So this was Elandria doing a phenomenal job, by the way. All right. Silvervin's Coldharbour Aquarium. I wonder if I've been here. Even if I've been here, I'm going to go back because we all are judging right now. Judging. I feel so judgy. Oh, Kriya. Oh, derp. Let me finish looking at the entries, okay, so that I don't confuse people, because what if they want to vote for you and you didn't enter? Unless you did enter. No, you didn't. So we have Silvermans, Imkinators, Lothlorians, Perditas, and then yours. Okay, here we are. Wow, I don't think I've been in. Oh my goodness, no, I don't recall being in here. Look at these. These are all new houses that I've never seen before. I'm totally stoked. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love the fishies. You know, the fish were such a gift from Cardi. Such a tremendous gift from him. He breaks my heart with how amazing he is. Oh, guys, real question. If you have a forum access, like if you've signed up for the forum, please, please, I beg of you, go on that link and add yourself saying that you want Cardi on ESO Live. The reason why I'm begging of you, in addition to the fact that it means a lot to me, is that if he gets on ESO Live, he's in agreement with this, by the way. It was my idea, but he's in agreement with it. He believes that he might be able to tell us things that are coming for the housing community. Doesn't know for sure if he'll be allowed to, but it's a possibility. And since he works in the housing department of ZOS, if nothing else, we'll be talking about housing. It would be an amazing gift to the community if he got on ESO Live. So I'm hoping you will join in on my post and you will add your 2 cents of, yes, please have him on. They did pass it up the line, but both Cardi and I believe that the more people who agree with it, especially like with more than one word, would definitely help. So that's why I'm pushing that so hard. EHT is really easy to learn, DJ, and I can teach you, well, at least most of it. I can teach you how to do a lot of it very simply. But this is phenomenal. Look at all the details. So, you know, even when I'm not streaming, I'm thinking about us. I'm thinking about us as a community, and I'm trying to get us. You know what really did it for me is Jay Hart was complaining. He's so upset. Look at that fish. It looks just so fucking real. That one, the higher one. He was complaining that he's like, it's been so many years and there's been absolutely no change, and I'm so sick of it. And just hearing Jay Hart say that, knowing that he's behind so many of our contests and so much going on in the community, I felt this total fear grip my heart that he's going to give up on ESO and that he's going to just move on because he's so sick of the fact that we're being ignored. And I kind of tried to point out to him, dude, you know, performance is shit. People can't get on. EU is screwed. Like, you have to have a little patience and understand that housing doesn't come first when the game doesn't run. But he's still so upset about it that I started to think about it. It's like, what can I do? Yes, do not let the moo leave. Like, what can I do to help him feel better and know that, because Cardi's been telling me all along, he's like, oh my God, I'm working on stuff. I can't tell you what it is, but I'm so excited. And because of the disclosure agreement, he can't tell us. But I'm like, you know, maybe this will be some sort of middle ground. Like, he'll know what's coming, but he'll understand that this does not come first. What comes first is EU. Comes first is you know, getting people to be able to group, you know, all of this stuff. This is, my God, this is an amazing house. I don't know how we're going to choose between all of these. Am I supposed to be able to get up here? Because I'm like kind of stuck. But I mean, maybe I'm thinking that way, but apparently he's not. He's more he just doesn't see it the way that I do, I guess. I mean, I personally think that housing is doable. He's like it's basically unplayable. I'm like, oh, come now. That's not true. It's playable. It's maybe screwed up a little bit, but it's not unplayable. Like things like, you know, PvP on EU at prime time is unplayable, right? This is incredible. Not us, you know. All right, maybe I'm not. Okay, so Enkinator, let's go to their house. Maybe I'm working against us a little bit on that. Oh. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, definitely. Which is why I'm thinking if they tell us what's on the way, I think everybody will be more satisfied, will be more patient, and will understand that, like, you know, letting you guys have a working server is more important at this moment, but that we do have changes on the way. So I worry about us, even when I'm not streaming. But I think that Jay Hart, he's frustrated. He's really frustrated. Yeah, right? I don't think that's what it is, because when Cardi works in housing and he's super excited and he's like, I can't tell you what it is, but I'm super excited about it. And I wish he wasn't such an honest person, because he won't tell me because he signed the non-disclosure. Yes, you're right, Kriya. That's exactly what did happen. And he was upset about that. Was it Grand Psijic I was supposed to? Yeah, okay. So this is M. Canator's entry. It is also an aquarium. So let's see. I'm assuming that's inside. Yeah, I understand him too, believe me. But I don't want to lose him, and I especially don't want to lose him when I think that what's going to happen is we're going to have improvements. Why would Cardi be so excited about upcoming changes if they aren't good? You know what I mean? They have to be good. I know there's good stuff coming. Who knows, right, DJ? I mean, it could be anything, but my guess would be it would probably be something EHT-like, because that's what Cardi does, and that's probably why they hired him, is they like parts of his UI, etc. Oh my god, if they included some of that, that would be amazing enough, but I'm guessing here. I honestly, swear to God, don't have any idea what it is. Cardi is a tremendously honest, good person who wouldn't mess with things, but I do think that there is something coming, and I think it is good. And that's all I can guess, you know? And from that, I tried to cheer up Moo. I hope so. Yes, I've been begging for that, Kriya. I've been begging for that. Yeah, that was pretty good. No, you're right. I think it's going to be bigger than that. I can't imagine that Cardi would be this excited about something just small, you know? It's got to be something big. So I want him to get on. I want him to be able to tell us something, anything. I love upstairs. I love when people use the height, because there's so much height in this house. Actually, DJ, have you ever done anything with this house? Because I bet you could do something incredible with this house. With all the height. Gosh, I hope so, DJ. I hope so. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, what is with this? Everybody has Volundrung but me. What's up? Nothing? Okay. I don't understand this. Why does everyone have this but me? I want this. Give it to me. Look at this pretty thing, Annie. That's a weapon. That's Volundrung. It's a, probably a German name.
I'm not going to give you weapons.
Oh. Hey, DJ, is Volundrung mean anything?
Yes, nice pronunciation. I'm rolling your R's and everything.
I do roll my R's because I can speak a little Italian.
Drong.
Drong. That's Mr. Doom over there. He is doing electrical wiring today. So I'm excited. I'm excited because Cardi's excited. And then, you know, I genuinely care, and I genuinely care about our community, and I will fight for our community. Sounds Nordic, not German? Okay. It just reminds me of Gotterdammerung, you know? Oh gosh. Gotterdammerung. I can't remember even what that means. Isn't that like bat or something? I don't know. I don't remember. Look at this. This is amazing. We haven't gotten to an aquarium yet, though. Oh, well. I mean, it's probably for the best that they didn't pick an actual word. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's got the wrong in it. That's probably what made me think of it. I used to sing opera. Oh my God, that's a little messed up. But I sang more Italian opera than I ever did any German. I mean, I sang a little bit of French opera, a lot, almost all Italian opera, and almost no German opera because I was a soprano. I was a coloratura, so I was a light singer. Like my voice was light, so I didn't really have the voice for proper German opera, which is much more. I think German opera is more difficult, especially for male parts. It's more extreme. So I never really did much of that. I wish I spoke more languages. I can get by with some of them reading it. Certainly can't pronounce it. This is a great trophy house, but I haven't gotten to the aquarium yet. Maybe I misread. Uh-oh. I love my EUers. Ah, I'm on fire! Oh my God, and I can't get out. It's a trap. They trapped me. That's shitty. That's horrible. Meanies. I totally got trapped. That's just not right. I'm glad you guys have fun with it. I got burnt to a crisp. It was a crispy critter. Well, I mean, it's an idea, Volsadol. Now you have an idea. You guys got to do that to the moo. Got to do that to J-Heart. At least this one didn't get me stuck. Ooh, toilet bowl. Actually, that's one of the better toilet bowls I've seen. I haven't really ever seen anyone have, like, a ring like that. I wonder what they used. Well, that's obviously a pan, like an Argonian pan, but I don't know what the other thing was. Yes. Tell him we want steak for dinner. Out of slots, yeah. All right, come on, give me an aquarium here. I'm still looking for an aquarium. All right, what's up? We've got a big old diamond. You know what we should do? We should put a red, one of those Meridia lights like that one, inside of the diamond, and then have that music box that plays Red Diamond underneath it. I might do that one at some point. Wah, splat. Oh, here we go. All right, so this is the bedroom and the aquarium. Finally. I didn't think I ever was going to get here. Good use of crystals. Red diamond, the hearts and souls of men. Okay. A smaller aquarium compared to the one we just saw, but lovely and just the same. I've been thinking about getting more of these guys for use in aquariums because they have that movement. They have that ocean movement. It's really actually quite pretty. All right, next one. We have Lothlorian's Coldharbour Aquarium. Wow, a lot of people did. Coldharbour. Wow. Yeah, they're pretty amazing. Coldharbour. So I saw this 11 weeks ago, so I did not see it on the stream, and he's probably changed it greatly since then. And I may even have a story from Lothlorian about it. They sent me a bunch of different stories to use when going to their homes If I can find it. If I can find it. There we go. All right. Ample, Nyx. Magic Gun 1. Grimhearth. Nope, I don't have anything on this. So, here we go. Oh, wow. Goodness. Oh, wow. Well, this is going to be a tough choice. Gosh, you have so many good people on EU. It's really quite amazing. So this is like a literal aquarium. You're not in the ocean, you're in an aquarium looking out at the fishies. So that's a different take on this. Yeah, me too. I like this too. Yeah. You're underwater, but you're in a contained thing. Very interesting. I wonder what they used. Those are just those regular poles, I think, from Clockwork. We've got 47 effects. It's weird. So I always talk about movement versus action. And over here we have movement. Okay, you have the fish, you have the light. But over here we have action because you see you can hardly see from this angle, but you see there's a statue falling. I think it's Meridia? Can't really tell. But there's a statue mid-falling. And it's same with the box over here. There's a box mid-falling, storage box. So to me, that's movement. Like there's movement. No, that's action. So there's action happening, but there's also movement happening. We're just watching it in the middle of the action. What on earth? Okay, now I'm confused. What are they? Are those? Are those supposed to help them breathe? In which case, are we underwater too? Am I dead? Oh, I am so confused. Oh, figured that was gonna happen. So now we are underwater. Fascinating. Okay, I definitely don't remember this house. They must have changed it significantly. Yeah, they go underwater. So do I. But I die because I don't have any air. Or I'm just amazing because I don't have a soul. Actually, I got my... Wait, I don't have my soul on this character. I still don't have my soul. So since I'm soulless, maybe I don't die. You know? Interesting. I wonder what that's supposed to be up there. Oh, that's just the painting. Okay. Upside down waterfall. Like a spout. This is so interesting. Meridia being Meridia-y. So many little touches of things, you know, buried in. Wow, there's something. I could fall to my death out there. Yes, it is really great. This is going to be a tough choice because there's some really good stuff so far. I've seen some really good stuff that's just going to be impossible to decide. I don't think I'm supposed to get out there because I think if I did, I'd probably fall horribly to my death, but we'll look anyway. All right. I made it. I made it, folks, and I'm not dead. Too bad you can't go up in those towers. How interesting that would be. All right. Next one. Go! What's the next one? Oh, Lorian. Perdita, and then we're going to do Kriya. Perdita's farmyard. And not an open house. Perdita. Yeah, I know. How do we decide, though? There's some really amazing ones. And then how do you decide between a farm, an aquarium, a shop? It's like they're so different, right? I have no answer for that. Ixie, if you're watching, thank you for adding your 2 cents to that post. It means the world to me. Okay, so this is Perdita's. This is 700 out of 700 items. This is supposed to be a farm. I don't think I've ever been here before. And there are no effects. I know how to speak. Truly, I do. All right, so we've got storage, horsey. It really does. It really means the world to me. Thank you. I'm not going to forget everybody who's worked so hard on this. I like this. Okay, so this farm has farmhouses. Okay, so this isn't just a farm. This is a freestanding community at this point. And a bedroom. I like the choice of bed because it's a very simple one. You don't think a farmer would have, like, you know, a really fancy elsewhere bed. They would have a very simple one, you know? What is this? What is the piggy eating? What you eating, piggy? There is so much going on here. There's a lot to see here, folks, so have some patience with me. So somebody's doing laundry. I like the use of putting the dye thing right next to the laundry. It actually makes a lot of sense. A dock, or a bridge rather, leading to, I guess, a view? I would have put fishing rods here just for the fun of it, but that's just me. I'm just obscene. What is that? Is that just the entrance? No, there's something over there. Hidden at the end of the water. Look at me finding sneaky, sneaky stuff. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, the treasure. And Ferrari hanging out with Treasury as she does. Sneaky, sneaky, hidden. Very clever. I don't know why my throat is getting to me. You got the boat and the fishing rods by the end of the dock. The true dock. The one true dock. Alright. You know I'm a dock. I'm a one true dock. I have a Juris Doctor. So we've got a little bit of raised gardening going on, which is really neat. I like it. Raised gardening. I wonder, just sit here and smoke skooma while the plants are growing, I guess? Well, if you smoke enough skooma, you can actually see the plants growing as you sit there. I'm such a loser. Okay, pumpkin area. Okay, you know what they need? They need bunnies, like sitting right outside of the pumpkin area, and some ruined pumpkins with like half eaten by a bunny. Because that's the truth of the matter. They're just lying. This game lies. Because, oh, paddock. And the kitty on the paddock. Hello. Because the bunnies will eat. Some grapes still hanging on it. The bunnies will eat everything. What's in here? I wonder. What am I supposed to see here? Is there something sneaky in there? I guess not. This is a really awesome farm, actually. My farm is terrible because it's like one room. And then this is the farming set, pretty much. Alright, so since things are hidden in this, I'm just going to peek over here and make sure that I don't miss anything because it seems like Perdita likes to hide things. Okay. I guess not. I guess that was it. So that was the farm. So those were your choices. The only one I didn't show you was mine. So don't sweat it because honestly, I'm providing the prize for it for North America. So I'd rather not win because I would rather give the prize to someone. I just entered because not enough people had entered on NA and I was trying to be nice. So vote for someone other than me. So there you go. All right, let's go to Kriya's. Blue saffron. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So that is all of them. All right. ESO Housing Network has a contest going, but I believe that it is not happening just yet, but it's for Hearts Day. So if you're a member of ESO Housing Network or not, they have a contest going on, another 30 item slot. This is for every single different platform because they just are accepting screenshots. And here is the info. Well, just ignore the last line. That's not important. You still have time to enter. And they are like Ourobouros. They are just a Discord. They're not a guild. And that's their Discord info. And they're worth joining. They're a lot of fun. Good people. So this is Blue Saffron's. It's Grand Psijic. And honestly, like, you could have entered this for for an aquarium, honestly. That's funny. Beautiful. So I did enter. I'll show you my entry later. It's not very obviously heart-based, but that's the next contest I know of. So this is almost like you need to put a Mad Hat on somebody. So this could be like the Mad Hatters. Oh, I see what you did. Is that supposed to be Madness? Is this Sheo? Possibly? Is this just Sheo thing? Because like all the cheese and some crazy creatures showing up. That's where my brain is. And smoking skooma on a mushroom reminds me of that worm. Oh, it's a meme? Okay. trying to think of memes. Yay, it's me! A whole bunch of me's. Storage. Oh, there I go. Me inside there again. I'm pleased with this. Oh! Oh, I gotcha! I gotcha! Smudge and the Real Housewives one. Let me go see it again. Let me see if I could get it. Oh, it's the person holding the other person back, and then there's the kitty eating a salad. Oh my god, I get it. Oh my god, I get it now. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Pick up your head, cat, so I can take a screenshot. Pick up your head. There you go. Oh, that's awesome. I'm totally screenshotting that. I got it. I got it. I was wondering what was going on with the second person there, but I get it now. It's so funny. That cat's name is Smudge. He's an internet star in his own right now. Probably because of that. Smudge. Yeah. Whoa, we're getting a little Daedric over here. What are we going up? What's going on? Oh, we have a little Canarsie, but just some Daedric rock. Wow, that's a wild light. That's kind of fascinating. I've never seen anybody do a lamp like that. It's really interesting. I like it. Lots of mushrooms. A little bit of Vivek. A little bit of blue. Is there anything down here? Yes. Are you offering me a suit because I don't have one? Or is that a towel? Okay. Oh my god, Ixie. You're kidding. Oh my lord. Oh my god. That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm letting people know. Hold on, letting my NA people know. It's important. Just give me a moment. Unbelievable. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Let everybody know. At least the people who do that stuff on. There. All done. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I wonder what they're going to do. Man. I'm so sorry, guys. You got so screwed. I don't understand how this keeps happening. Once is bad enough, but twice? There's no excuse. It's absolutely horrible. And this is why I say housing's important, but not as important as some of these other things. I would rather have trader flip work than worry about it. That's insane! 3 times? Oh my god. So that means another week with whoever it is, you're stuck with the same trader? You don't switch at all. That's how the way they handled it, I think, at least once. I don't know about the rest of the times. God, I would be so pissed. I would be screaming on the forums so loud. And I know you guys do, but just not... I just don't know how you put up with it. I guess you don't have much choice, but you have my deepest sympathies, believe me. So this is a crafting area portion. I like that. Unbelievable. Wow. That's embarrassing. They should be embarrassed by that. And they should do something about it in terms of giving people some sort of refund or something. Or prize. Like, give us a flippin' horse or something. So, I can't get in the house, I'm guessing. Very nice. Good job. I like it. It's very, it does, even though it's not Alice in Wonderland, it does have a little bit of madness to it. And I like that. I mean, I guess that's why we all like Sheo, right? We all like a little bit of madness in our lives. I don't know, I like it. You still have on top of entrance. I missed something, huh? Like this entrance? Or... the house entrance. I'm looking. All right. Up left is a passage? Okay. I'm just dumb and can't walk. Oh. Well, stabbies can't jump or walk, so stabbies aren't gonna try. Oh, okay. I will pass on that because stabbies can't walk. I'm a loser. Oh, I see it. I see it, I see it. No, I know, I see it though. I see it, I see it, I see it. I just want to look at it. I know that I suck and... I found it, see? Sorry about that. I do have a little bit of a lack of clue. Okay, this is pretty. Thank you for forcing me to learn how to read. Okay, now we're gonna see somebody else's, but I also have to check, I had things I need to fix. I have things from people that wanted me to fix things. I'm going as quickly as I can to figure out which ones they were. Okay. Leventon. Soulstone factory and a small cemetery and crypt. All right. Let's go back to Leventon's because I promised them I would. I messed up. If they are on this side, yeah, okay. Leventon. Now, this is what Leventon said to me. Thank you for visiting my house. I was a little surprised to see that you were there, especially since I had only opened it a few hours earlier. But I noticed that you saw too little. There are 2 additional areas, Soulstone Factory and a small cemetery with chapel and crypt. I've made the path more visible so that it's easier to find. Greetings, Leventon. P.S. I translated this with Google. So I'm not I'm curious, but I don't know. I wonder what language Leventon speaks. Yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day. If we had unlimited slots in psijic, how amazing it would be what we could make. Just the imagination of what it could be. Well, they got to add kalgrontiid, since I last came here. He is a pretty impressive statue, isn't he? Okay. It's just storage, okay. Oh, I remember this house. I got a little lost in this house, honestly. So probably the path will be easier to understand now. Oh, look at that. It's like a cauldron up there. Neat. You know, and I'm sorry that I miss things in people's houses, but I hope that it does them a service in the sense that they can now see, oh, that's a problem with my house. I need to fix it so that people can actually, you know, find X or whatever. You know what I mean? Now down here, what do we have? Is this just an exit? No. New. This is where we have Ferrari. I'll go back. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything this time. I feel bad. I feel really bad when I miss things in people's houses. I have much guilt. Interesting. I am a little confused by it, but that's okay. Can you get through here? Oh my goodness, there's so much, guys. I'm overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Well, sort of, in the sense that, me? No, is it starting soon? My, what happened is, I do have a house, my Blackvine Villa, that I made a long time ago, for a contest, and I didn't like it. So, I'm not happy with it. So, for the next contest I'm doing, I am not removing it entirely, but removing parts of it and then redoing it. So that's like an unfinished project in that sense. But generally, no. Once I build something, I usually leave it alone. Gosh, this is the creepy portion, huh? Creepy! Man, there is so much here. How am I... Oh my goodness. I told you guys I got lost in this house. I wasn't kidding. There's just so much. Your lunar champion is genius. I have no further words other than that. Pure genius. All right. Okay, so I think I finished that portion. Did I? Did I? How does there always seem to be more that I don't see? I don't get it. Don't be embarrassed, please. Don't be. I know the feeling, and yes, I get embarrassed too, but try not to. I'm trying not to. Let's all try not to together. because Lord knows I do get embarrassed. All right. Okay, so it's all on this side, not on the left. So I missed the upstairs, I guess? I missed the, how do you get to the, maybe you don't, but there's a telescope, or there was. I'm gonna be all nosy, go around. So there's the telescope. Maybe you're not supposed to get up there. All right, I think this time I have seen everything in this house. Okay. All right. Okay, back in that upstairs room, there was an area to the right. Thank you. I think I saw it. But I may not have. Oh, you're right. I didn't. Thank you for catching that. It's small, unless you can go through this. All right. Yep, that's it, it looks like. Wow. This is a complex house. Jesus. I'm also checking my mistakes. Kimmy Mai wants me to look at more of her homes. I don't know if she's in NA though, or EU. Oh, Silvervind. I forgot something in Goranir. Okay. You're on NA? Okay, I'm gonna write that down. So when we get back. Hello, Lavathi! I'm just gonna get a couple here, like Lavathis, and then move on over to the other side, the other server. So let's do Lavathi's old Velothi. Lavathi's Velothi. Okay. You know, this site you sent me about Felker/Volker is actually something I've never come across before. And I've done a lot of research on it, so that's kind of interesting. Okay. This is a home for a witch. This is Lavathi's. Well, this witch is apparently a really nice character because this is beautiful, although I see a cage up there. Is Azabi the witch, or is Azabi just helping out? Look at these little touches with the tridents, like, what is that called? Pitchfork. Look at the very expensive waterfall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe more. This is hard to believe this is Ald Velothi, quite honestly. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Gryphon. Ah! I love the view from here. So, nothing's in the cage. The Gryphon's not in the cage. The Gryphon's on the outside of the cage, but the cage is part of the fountain. That's neat. Although Gryphons should be caged because they eat faces. And this is that back portion. Oh, beautiful. This is beautiful. The colors. And this is an amazing fountain. Holy crap. It's just beautiful. I'm kind of struck speechless. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm kind of speechless. Wow, Velothi. Where does this all come from? Are you an artist in real life too? Are you do you do architecture or painting or anything? Because this is phenomenal and amazing and mind-blowing. Go up. I did go up, didn't I? What did I miss? I wasn't going to leave yet, but up. There's up. How do I go up? Won't I die? I must be missing something. Up. Maybe on the right? Oh. Here? Back. On right. Left, right. Up by the fountain. This fountain or the second fountain? Wow, you can go up that? I never would have guessed. Holy shit, you can. I see. I was supposed to go up that way. Do you see me, my jaw? My jaw dropped. I'm trying to figure out if there's something else I need to see, if I'm gonna fall, or if I should see this too. Tell me if that was all I needed to see, otherwise I'll jump back up. Yeah, I can't get over that. I fail. I don't know. I don't know. You need, for people dumb like me, you need to, just put, an arrow type plant. That says, go this way, moron. Sorry. But it's beautiful, and I am honestly... Oh my god, did you really? Holy crap, girl. That's insane. That's dedication, too. Good lord. Wow. We did look at a Lakemire, but we can look at one little teeny one. Lakemireh's was a contents entry, so we'll just look at a rando of his golden gryphon. Hands hurt. Man, that is... So you had to get the achievement on 3 different accounts to get that? Or did you buy it with crowns and then you don't need the achievement, right? I don't remember. So this is called the Snob Room. So apparently a jerboa is... Oh, beautiful. Oh, and no, the Gryphon's the snob. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. They're always kind of snobby. Because the jerboa couldn't possibly be a snob. Jerboas are too cute to be snobs, right? It's lovely, though. Tell you, though, there's no bathroom. I guess you eat from the inn, right? There's no... Well, I guess the chests could hold clothing. There you go. All right. Chateau Fique. Oh. I checked their other home and it was working. Yesterday. Beiji and Joshua. Aloran I know will work. What's an Aloran we didn't do anything of? Let's do a huge one and get it over with. We'll do the colossal Lakemire Grotto, which is one of my least liked properties just because of the fact that it's so spread out and it's easy to miss, you know. Probably, if not, I have, I'll check it when I get back in. It'll say whether I have or not. But I've been trying to hold on to yours because whenever I go on to EU, I try to do one of each person's. So I've been holding on to yours and not doing a ton of them. If that makes any sense. 700 out of 700 items. 13 effects. Okay, some effects. Let's see if I've seen it. I have not yet seen it. I can either do it today if you really want me to, or I can hold on to it for another day so that I have more houses on EU. Because I'm running out. Sad me. So a lovely interior, which we're blocked out of part of. That's fine. Oh, a portal. Excuse me, I'm tired. I haven't eaten. I'm living off of milk fat right now from my coffee. Okay, shop. 2 shops. Little garden. Oh goodness, what is going on here? There's a lot. There's lots and lots. A lot of little things and portals. All of the things and stuff up there. This is my, you know, as beautiful as this is and as interesting as this is like, ample, okay. This is like my worst nightmare for houses because like I know I'm gonna miss something. I absolutely will miss something because it's so spread out and there's so many little spots to see and I am not really good at being complete. I miss things. So this is like my worst nightmare. It's like, where do I go? What do I look at? I'm gonna miss things. Don't get me wrong though, it's certainly attractive. It's just not. Stabbies are bad at this. All right, let me write that down, DJ. I'm gonna call it soon because I haven't eaten anything. I might get back on later. You never know. Depends on how alone I am. Once the superb owl starts. I'm being silly. The Super Bowl. This is interesting. What is this? Just a grotto within a grotto? It's a grotto within a grotto. It's grottoception. This is wild. And then somebody's camping over here. The wolf and the 7 young goats. I don't think it ends well for the goats, huh? Well, it wouldn't normally. This is so... There's so much going on in this house. I'm gonna miss stuff. I just know it. If I haven't already. Oh, well, that's good. So, this is a torture boat. Wow, there's so many little things. I don't know that I would even have thought to do all of these things. This is in somebody sinking. Wow. Really interesting. And then the wreckage just floating away. Just a book randomly floating away. Isn't there usually a little hole of something over here that you can swim through? I just never can remember. I don't spend a lot of time in this house. Excuse me. I cannot believe how much they've added. And for once, it actually does feel full. So 700 items, it does actually feel like 700 items. Because I guess I'm so used to this building being so sparse that seeing it with 700 items, you definitely can tell. Oh, they closed this off, I'm thinking. Unless that's always closed off. I can't tell. Twantle, you have the worst timing. I was about to call it because I haven't eaten lunch, but I might come back. I have to put together a list of things that that I need to see. There's some things that I need to do, like corrections and stuff. So I might come back later. Also, I've been invited to do Housing's Finest Builders, whatchamacallit night? Guild night. However, I'm not sure if Maggie May is going to do it. If Maggie May does it, oh, okay. If Maggie May does it, I won't be. But if Maggie May can't, I will be. Because I think that the usual person who does it is not available. So it's going to be either Maggie May or me. But either way, it's going to be broadcast. I think she said she only has 2, though. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I might need it on my hand. I don't know what you're going through, but I am so sorry. It sucks. Look at all the detail, even in just, I mean, I'm astounded, Lauren. I'm astounded at how much you were able to put in this and how detailed you've made it. Like, I just don't understand, like, how you're able to do this. I would have thought for sure you would have run out of slots, but you haven't. You've done an amazing job. Really good job. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. If I missed anything, I deeply apologize. I'm doing my best, but I'm not good at it. Wait, hold on. Am I allowed to, though, Velothi? Are they gonna get mad at me? Because I've had some people be really, really mad at me lately. And I don't want anybody mad at me anymore. It sucks. They're like, you didn't have permission. I'm like, well, you had an open house. That is permission, isn't it? And then, you know, so somebody without an open house, I'd be afraid they're going to eat my face. Rightly so, you know. As long as they're okay. All right, good. As long as they won't eat me, then I am happy to visit. But let me do it next time. I wrote it down. What am I doing? I told Kimmy I would. Let me do that stuff later today. I'm going to call it for now. And then either I'll do the NA stuff that people asked me to do tonight, or I'll do it tomorrow. But either way, you'll get it. I just need to save some stuff because I'm running so low. But I will catch you all later. I need to get something to eat. I'm dying. And I love you all for showing up. And I'm so sorry to you EOers about the flip. And I hope they fix it for you. All right. Good night.